Hey everyone, this is Kim with K Montez Art Studio, and I have free time. So exciting. It is Friday, 12:07, and I double checked all my tasks. I'm caught up with my school things, my nonprofit things, and some of my YouTube things. So I thought it would be a perfect time to finally dive into designing some of these wood things that I purchased a while back from a previous haul. And I would love to at least get some concept sketches in my Procreate. Oh, this is satisfying. So now that the distraction is over, and try not to overwhelm myself, I'm actually going to start small. I take that back. So I'm not going to start with this one. I'm going to start with my coasters, just to start small, right, as a warm-up. So that will be easy because I can just take a picture of one and, you know, design it as needed, and then I can do 4 different ones. Oh, these are 2 types, so I'll take a picture of one of each and then sketch that out and see what type of material I would like to use for these. It has sort of a sheen on it, so to avoid from sanding it, I think I'm gonna just use the matte medium to prep it and paint on these. And so I'll start with this. Gouache, wash, brush. Try saying that 10 times fast, especially when you have a slur with S's. I'm not really good with that, saying S's. So, right, so we're with the gouache brush, and I'm going to get started. I'm actually going to make this larger to better. Okay. Or, I take that back. Let's try the fine point liner to at least sketch things out. Yeah. Okay, that's the plan. So, I have no photo inspiration. I'm just gonna free flow. got 4 good sketches. So this is coaster number 1. This is coaster number 2, coaster number 3, and this is coaster number 4. So each of them have about 2 to 4 flowers, and I used the flower color guidebook to help with selecting some of these. I did not pay attention to what flowers. I just chose whatever made sense together, but I love this book. This book gives you all the variations of flowers, and it comes with, and it's $35 USA. So it comes with sort of like a overall guide in the back, and I believe these are tear out, so you could create like a pocket collection to go. It does give you, wow, it has like all of them. It doesn't give you much information about the flower, other than the name, I think the scientific name, the face, and when it is in bloom. So for example, this one is in bloom in the springtime, and this one over here is a year-round flower. So this is one of the many floral books that I use to reference. So fun fact, some people think that I'm dangerous for not having my iPad in a cover, but before I was handed down my laptop by my wife, this was my laptop, which is my secondary laptop. When I was teaching last semester, but I like to think I'm pretty careful with my things, even though it may not appear to be. I need to stretch out my legs, and while we're doing that, let's talk about the socks of the day. So these socks are sport socks, and they are ones that I've had for a while. I love when socks don't get the little fuzz balls, so I've had these for a while. You can see the dog hair. So the way these ones are, and these are actually a Target brand, I think is All Action or something Action, I forget what it's called. I'll insert the name when I look it up. Anyways, these are the socks of the day. So I'm back and it's really hot outside. I'm wearing my overalls. I have the short sleeve shirt. I just have my sweater on for the time being. It was a good day. I would say that I'm ready to get back into painting. So I think I'm going to test out different paints on this. I don't know how I'm gonna test it out. It's so funny how my brain just like freezes and then I start like thinking this is probably something that I need to practice and not say so many ums. But you know, work in progress. So the plan is to start painting. I'm definitely going to use a soap flat. I will need to open the window and ventilate because they're very fumy. I would like to use the acrylic gouache, and I'm looking down at my cart because I'm thinking, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the acrylic gouache because it's less fumy, and I think you can still use color pencils over them. So yeah, let's do that. So let's use my acrylic gouache also because I have more color variations and I'm not in the mood to mix color. I probably will end up having to mix a couple, but that's fine. I have a guest behind my door. Hello, Fudge. No, stay out here. All right, so let's jump into it. I'm drinking water out of my Katie Mize cup. I love this cup. I use it like every day. All right, I have the house to myself and I'm gonna paint. See you soon. So I'm glad that I made the decision to go with my acrylic gouache. However, now looking back at this footage, I'm kind of sad that I decided not to sand these coasters down because you'll see later in the footage that layering with multimedia was very challenging with the matte medium. So what I did was I sketched out the initial sketch that you see there with the sort of peachy tone, and then I glazed it over with matte medium. It did keep the Posca pen intact. However, the layering of color pencil did not work as well as I had intended it to, but it worked out afterwards. So stay tuned. And if you made it this far in the video, definitely like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. Hopefully I'm past 300 subscribers by the time this video is released. I like to batch my videos, so this video is actually going to be released on my birthday. I'll be turning 34, and this would be my 30th video. Super exciting. I know. I'm turning 34. I wish it was the 34th video, but it's okay. I'm good with 30. I like to tell people I'm still 30 years old. So, anywho's, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Keep watching. It's my underpits. I have finished the first round of painting. Excuse me. Mr. Grumpy Pants over here interrupting the video. Before I was rudely interrupted, I did the first round of painting. So they each have the green, they each have the red. This is the only one with this teal. They each have this blue, and 2 of them have this blue. Houston, we have a problem. Oh man, this sucks. So as I color in with the color pencil, it's starting to scrape up the gouache. That's sucky. I was really trying to avoid the Posca pens, but it seems that I will have to use some of them. Maybe if I do use the Poscas, I think I might have to buy a different sealer. I won't be able to use the Mod Podge in order to have people avoid from scratching the paint off, and also to avoid from the Mod Podge smudging the Posca, which I experienced twice, and I don't want to do it again because I want to sell these in a market, and this sucks. Worst case scenario, I will go back in with a bit more detail using some of the gouache to change up the color. So plan B. This is sucky. Oh, this is boring. So I am at a I didn't ask for kisses. No more kisses. So I'm at a stopping point. I'm at a stopping point with my coasters. What do you think? I feel like you're judging me. Do you like these? They're mediocre? Is that what you're saying? Wow. I am sort of liking them, I just feel like they're not done yet. Maybe I have to stop looking at them. I really like the contrast between the dark brown and the bright color. I wanted to add some polka dots to them, but I didn't want it to look too what's the word, animated or illustrated. I wanted to look a little bit more folk painterly. When I add the polka dots, it tends to look traditional folk. I do like the color selection. Of course, I steered from the original color selection. I would like to use the ones that I made on my iPad that is currently dying into maybe digital art. The ones that I struggled with the most are the two that are with the red. So originally this was planned to be this way. I mean, and at the end of the day, the person is going to turn the coaster however they want. But I think for my aesthetics, for photography and things like that, I will turn it this way. And this one came up just a little bit too dark in the background, so I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to these tomorrow and see if it needs something else, or if it's just maybe an outline. I'm not exactly sure what it's missing. So I let this project sit for a couple days so that I can sort of think about it and let things dry to see if it would work, and it sort of did. You can see here that using the Caran d'Ache luminance pencils ended up working. I also used a white Jelly Roll pencil to give some white highlights, and I did end up going in with some polka dots. The final outcome was very satisfying. The one last step that I'm waiting to do is seal it. I'm still deciding on which sealer to use. I was considering the Mod Podge spray sealer, and I'm gonna wait on that till I find something that I like. So here are the final shots. I really enjoy the very bright colors against the walnut tone wood. Some things that I would like to improve for the next set of coasters is definitely sanding and possibly avoiding the scratching off of the paint. So if you like this video, definitely like and subscribe. I'm almost about to reach my goal. I would love to get to 300 plus subscribers in the hopes of eventually starting a Patreon and getting my art business off the ground and rolling. I'm really excited. We're almost there. Thanks to you all. Thanks for liking. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.